definitely the largest water recycling facility in the world. OC Water District Sandy Scott Roberts says the system can now recycle 100% of the reclaimable wastewater in North and Central Orange County. We are using 130 million gallons per day of this purified water. That's enough to serve 1 million people. She says it's the cheapest, most reliable water source. Treated wastewater was going out a large 4-mile pipeline into the lake. That water now pumps back into the county's groundwater basin in Orange County. Corbin Carpenter of IE. People in Riverside County have allocated $150,000 for a fireworks safety plan to curb the use of illegal pyrotechnics in unincorporated communities. The Board of Supervisors signed off on the money for PSAs, digital billboards, and broadcast messages. The safety plan campaign is expected to start ahead of the 4th of July weekend. The judge overseeing Dominion Voting System's $1.6 billion defamation lawsuit against Fox has announced the parties have resolved their case and dismissed the jury just as the trial was about to begin. The move comes after jurors have been seated and attorneys are getting ready to make opening statements in the trial that was expected to last about 6 weeks. Dominion claimed Fox chased viewers by spreading false claims about its voting equipment during the 2020 presidential election. The network has agreed to pay Dominion more than $787 million. A taqueria in Bellflower has been burglarized twice in less than a month, and both times were caught on surveillance video. Footage yesterday shows a man in dark clothes and a blue surgical mask breaking through the glass door of the store. The man runs in and out of the business before getting away in the back of a black car that was waiting outside. First burglary happened in late March. The restaurant posted its surveillance videos on Instagram after both burglaries. Hopes of finding the bad guys. No arrests have been made. The shooting on a highway in Maine has been linked to a second crime scene where 4 people were found dead in a home about 20 miles away. 3 people were hurt in the shooting. Police say 1 person has been arrested. Witnesses say police at the scene were carrying rifles and looking inside the trunk of a car that had bullet holes in the windshield. Yarmouth has a population of about 9,000 and is 12 miles north of Portland, Maine. And guess what? They've been on 3 secret shows. One of them is in LA. The band says it's going to be in Los Angeles April 25th for a concert, but the exact venue won't be released until later. After LA, the brothers are headed to Texas and interested in a secret show. Fans can register for tickets through Ticketmaster's verified fan portal. Registration is open until 10 a.m. April 20th. That's when weather can be a 5-part cloudy tonight and tomorrow morning. Then sunny with highs in the beaches around 70 for Metro LA and Window Key, 60s to mid-70s in the valleys and Inland Empire, 40s and 50s with gusty winds in the Antelope Valley. Warming up Thursday to the low to upper 70s, 80s to low 90s Friday and Saturday, and a little bit cooler but still nice and sunny for Sunday. It's 55 in Laguna Woods, 57 COB, fast in West LA on the 10th. 405 is taking away the 2 right lanes that's involving the motorcycle and 3 other cars, so it's a heavy ride from Cloverfield. Buena Park 5 heading northbound or westbound in between Artesia Boulevard and Alondra has the 2 left lanes shut down until at least 5 tomorrow morning. You're currently seeing delays from Auto Center Drive. And in Colton on the 215 northbound before the 10, a crash there taking away the carpool lane, causing some traffic delays from Barton. AFI in the sky helps get you there faster from Pedro Moreno. Starting May 7th, 2025, you'll need a federally accepted form of identification, like a Real ID, to fly within the United States and visit friends and extended family members on military bases. So why wait to give yourself these real benefits? Get your Real ID by starting the application online, uploading the correct documents, and make your appointment at the DMV to finish the process. By applying for a Real ID now, it's one less thing to worry about later. Visit realid.dmv.ca.gov today. Hey, it's Steve. Get what you've always wanted from your home. Safe and delicious drinking water from every tap. A Light Source whole house water system removes 99% of chlorine and other contaminants for delicious water and softer skin and hair. No maintenance, no salt. And now on approved credit, own a Light Source system for as low as $75 a month. Call Light Source today at 800-803-2696, 800-803-2696, or visit lightsourcewater.com. Hey, you like my new bike? I thought you were buying a car. I tried. There's no availability. I Look, not in the right place. Roto.com has cars. Really? Tons of them, and at great prices. Check Roto on your phone. Wow, that's a lot of cars. Think you could trade in for a bicycle? It's brand new. Okay, probably. The wait is over. New and pre-owned cars are available right now. Start saving by downloading the Roto app or check out ROTSCHILD.com. Could you use some extra help meeting basic needs, like putting food on the table or paying the rent, keeping your home warm in the lifestyle, buying new seats for growing seeds, or help with medical needs? Find out about the Supplemental Security Income Program, SSI, administered by Social Security. Money is used to help pay for basic needs like food, clothing, shelter, or medical needs. You can receive monthly SSI payments if your income and financial resources are low, and you're 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability, or who is one. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to learn more about SSI and start the application process today. That's ssa.gov/SSI. This message produced by Social Security and U.S. Taxpayers Trust. You locked your cat up the tree? Yeah, he's way up there and scared to come down. Hang on, I'll get him for you. Be careful, mister. Thanks, kid. Here you go. Where did you come from? And where's your mouth and taste? What? Oh, no, your mom and dad called us to clean out your shower drain. What? Too. Really? Your drain was really clogged, backing up, and we have to stop that nasty stuff from invading your bathroom. So you're a hero? Try to be every day. We're Rooter heroes. Wow. We make sure you live in a safe, clean house. Go on. Thanks, sir. You enjoy. It's what a hero does. If you know how to clog drains, call Rooter Hero Plumbing and Air. Go online at RooterHero.com. Why would someone just tell me what it costs to unclog my drain over the phone? Is it that complicated? No, it's not. They obviously have a price. You said a nice aroma. Who are you? Mike Diamond, the Snowbird Plumber. Will you tell me how much to unclog my drain? $99. Doesn't matter if it's a kitchen sink or a mainline sewer stopper. The Snowbird Plumber at Mike Diamond will unclog almost any drain for $99. There are a few exceptions, but you can read all about them on our website at snowgoodplumber.com. This is Jacob online. If you've been in an accident, call 844-24-JACOB. They want Washington Swamp, so you don't have to. Swamp Watch with Gary and Janet, weekdays at 11 on KFI. Everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. And did you know that once upon a time we all used to get our movies from Blockbuster Video? And Blockbuster Video as a company, I couldn't understand why people even liked Blockbuster. The salespeople were mean, the movies were too expensive, they have these fees, these late fees, if you kept the movie for an extra 2 days, they make you buy it. It was an unpleasant experience. But Blockbuster was everywhere. And then Netflix came along. And Netflix had this idea of, we're going to allow you to rent movies, but we'll send them to you in the mail via DVD configuration. And then when you're done watching it, you send it back. And Blockbuster even laughed at Netflix and said, there's no way in the world that business model is going to work. And Netflix eventually put Blockbuster out of business. And people said, how did that happen? Why did that happen? And then I realized there is a simple way to explain it. And convenience usually, or most always, superior technology or better product. Convenience. Remember last week we were talking about how Laserdisc, that was a more superior product. Beta was superior to VHS, but VHS had DVDs. VHS was everywhere. There was not a video store that you could go to and probably not find the movie that you wanted. Depending on how old you are, David's not old enough to remember this, but back in the day, you would go to a video store and they'd only have maybe one or two copies of the movie that you wanted on VHS. But they probably had nothing for VHS, for beta, they probably had nothing for Laserdisc. So VHS just took over because convenience was more important than anything. It was more convenient to use VHS. Even though beta was the superior technology, Laserdisc was the superior technology. Now, come along, you have the DVD, and honestly, yeah, you can say that's the superior technology, but the convenience of Netflix, what they were offering, you mean I don't have to get in my car? I don't have to drive anywhere? I can just set some names off a list and they will send the movie to me? And I don't have to worry about late fees like I did with Blockbuster to revolutionize the industry. And now, some 25 years later, we're looking at the prospect of Netflix is going to shutter its DVD by mail business. 25 years after the company was founded, Netflix will say goodbye to the DVD by mail business. And it's not going to happen immediately. It's not going to happen until September 29th of this year. Quote, after an incredible 25-year run, we made the difficult decision to wind down at the end of September. Our goal has always been to provide the best service for our members, but as the DVD business continues to shrink, that's going to become increasingly difficult. Making 2023 our final season allows us to maintain our quality of service through the last day and go out on a high note, close quote. Now, think about this. DVD, in terms of product, it's superior to streaming. I know, like, Huawei has all these Blu-ray DVDs, but why are they special? Because of the added content. There's so much more that you can get out of a DVD that you can't get out of streaming. But why is streaming at first? Convenience. Convenience. I don't need a special device to play anything on streaming. I can use my phone. I can use my laptop. I can use my tablet. I can use my desktop computer. I can use just about any device with a device that is connected to the internet. But a DVD is a DVD player. I probably couldn't play it on my CD-ROM on my desktop computer. So convenience, once again, went down. DVDs are now even more defunct because digital players or digital services like Voodoo, when you buy movies there, you get all of the DVD extras. Oh, they're finally catching up. Finally, so now all those extras that you wanted on DVD, yeah, they're digital now. But how many years did it take you to do that? Because that was I would say, the main deterrent to streaming. You didn't get all those added extras. You didn't get the deleted scenes. You didn't get all the director's cut, all the alternate endings, all those things which you would want in a quote-unquote DVD environment. You couldn't get for streaming. Now, the streaming platforms will try to put that up as an added extra, but it's not. Why? It's not like you just open it up and go, put your DVD in, and get exactly what you want. That convenience, streaming couldn't figure out for the longest. But now you told me they figured it out, so there goes the DVD to them. Let's go all. I'm actually surprised. We were just talking to Chris Wolfe about how Redbox is actually expanding their DVD presence relative to their Redbox kiosk, which is going to be even in more stores. And here's the crazy: there's a large swath of this country which is just fine with still using DVD. In the way, there's a swath of this country which is just fine with using vinyl still. Does that make sense? Yeah. Now, it's amazing to me that I've lived long enough to see all these iterations of technology change and evolve. So we've gone from VHS, which is analog, to now we've had the digital revolution of DVDs, and now streaming. As it gets more and more convenient, it makes the previous technology more and more obsolete. I just hope they're there for when they start plugging the clips directly into their head. I hope it's that. No, it's having that. If it's downloading straight to your brain, plug it in. It's all about convenience. It's always about convenience. If you make it more convenient for this lazy society, invariably and inevitably, it will be the end of the previous technology. Unless you're like Koala Shark, who stuck in 1997. How big is your DVD collection? Pretty big. Wow, I was talking about me. Answer the question. It's pretty big. I've got. And you're still buying DVDs, right? I did buy. What was the last DVD you bought? Was it a couple weeks ago? Yeah, something. But here's the thing, though. I like to have a physical copy of it. Like I bought movies before. I think what it is like that's a world, right? I want to have it. Yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to buy it, and I did it now. Now I own it, and I can watch it anytime. But where does it live? And if I move, does it move with me? I don't understand where it all lives. Is it like, can you look at it like iTunes, where I had a music library? Right, that was on my iTunes account, just on my computer, right? Mm-hmm. So this one, you like purchase it on the TV. They go, hey, do you want to buy this? And you go, okay. So I think you buy it like on Amazon, is where I get started. Well, when I get to my Google downloads for, Google Play movies and so forth, this goes wherever I go in the sense of if I log into my Google account, wherever I log in, I'll have access to that library, according to that time. So what I'm saying would be track whichever app that is I would have like all the stuff that I put to go on Google. Anywhere I go in the world, I just log on to Google. All of my library there. But I think the world might be universal. Or I think they have an actual app for right there. I think you can be more concerned with just figuring out how to move it all together. You don't need to find that. No, I'm going to do it. That's a pretty awful, but I still like to smoke it. There are ways to look at them for free. Well, I hope it's not free. It's just like with the top down. I wanted it, so I bought it, and then about 2 weeks later it came out and it was included. That's just right. Don't buy any more Jurassic World or any of that stuff. They're all bad. That's your friend. I just recommend that. The first one was really good. Come on! And the first one was serious? It was so fun. With the cat when he was training velociraptors. Are you kidding me? That was spectacular. Yeah, I just did. Okay, all right. You win. I'm not going to argue with you. You got a little bit. You win. Oh, it's better than Cuba. Well, okay. But did they spend $200 million on Cuba? Yeah. I got to go with that. KFI 84, we're live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app now. Let's go to the KFI 24-hour newsroom and newsroom. The LA School District will speak with the Universe as tentative labor agreement. United States has already announced the pact includes a 21% wage increase in smaller class sizes. The agreement still has to be voted on by 2/3. One person has been killed, 5 others were injured when a parking garage collapsed in Lower Manhattan's financial district. In New York City, the cars were crushed as the concrete floors fell on top of each other like a stack of pancakes. It's not known yet what caused the collapse back then. Today is the 117th anniversary of the Great San Francisco earthquake and fire in 1906. San Francisco Mayor London Breed attended a ceremony at 5:12 this morning to mark the anniversary, saying residents need to prepare for the next big one. Because if people aren't prepared, they need to get ready for it now. Partly cloudy tonight and tomorrow morning, and sunny with highs in the 60s and mid-70s. Warming up to the breeze for Thursday. We've got a chance to know when on the 210. Mark 5 in the northbound of Workstone in between Artesia Boulevard and Alondra has the 2 left lanes shut down until 5 tomorrow morning. You're currently seeing some heavy traffic as you approach Auto Center Drive. And things are looking up for you now in Colton on the 215 northbound just before the 10. Earlier, got as the #1 audio company in America, we can help you grow your business at a fraction of the cost. Get started today with insightful people and investigate ways to live life on purpose. Try something new. Listen to On Purpose with Dave Getty on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcast. 177 positive, KARS positive, 177 positive, car prices at an all-time high, and power dealers are now getting highest for 270. Donate at carsforkids.org, and your car can be picked up tomorrow. Now accepting donations from land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate. With massive on May 2nd for Star Wars Night and purchase a special ticket pack to receive an exclusive Star Wars ticket. For tickets, visit Dodgers.com/ticket pack. Are you feeling overwhelmed after a serious truck accident? The legal dream team at Jacoby & Myers is here to take the weight off your shoulders. We specialize in these complex cases and will work tirelessly to get the compensation you deserve. Call us now and let us do the heavy lifting for you. Jacoby & Myers. Justice for you since 1972. Or the following program will be recorded. Jeremy, Supreme Court justices have ever been removed? Zero. One was in the, like 1804, 1805 for purely political reasons. Nothing more. It'll handle, they can have a video of Clarence Thomas walking a kindergarten class, and he wouldn't be live 6 to 9 a.m. on KFI and on demand anytime on the iHeartRadio app. We're live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Last segment, I was talking about how Netflix was closing down its DVD by mail business by September of this year. I would say connected to that, not directly connected, but I would say it's connected on some level. Netflix is also planning to launch its paid password sharing here in the U.S. in the coming weeks as part of a global rollout. And if you try to migrate the people who were still remaining in that DVD world to streaming, those potentially are new customers where they would have to get a Netflix account and they would probably be subject to this new password sharing rule. And they plan to do it in the coming weeks. We talked about this a few months ago. I went on record then, said it's a bad idea. I don't know if it's going to give the type of response or result that Netflix would hope it would give. It's trying to obviously squeeze more blood from the turnip because it's been declining in subscribers. So you think about it, close the DVD portion of the business, hoping you get more subscribers there. If you try to make people pay for individual logins as opposed to password sharing, you could get more subscribers there. In theory. But the reality is, I think you're going to hurt the brand when you try to nickel and dime people to death as far as paid password sharing. They had the huge controversy where they tried to roll it out before and put up some of the rules on the website saying that you have to log into your home Wi-Fi once every 31 days. That did not go over well, and they immediately pulled it down. So now they're trying to re-offer it to people, but in a much more gentle way. And as Netflix plans to phase in what they're calling paid sharing, they're going to start cracking down on the loaning of login credentials. That's what they say they're going to do. I don't know if it's going to give the type of result in terms of added subscribers or just brand appreciation, which they hope for. And I've gone on record. I think this is a bad idea. I understand that they have to make the shareholders more and more money. I know that it, in theory, would help the stock price, but I think it's going to be such a backlash to this, an inevitable backlash, that they would lose more subscribers, or the attempted enforcement of this is going to make subscribers so angry that they're going to lose their position in the market. That's what I think. I just think this is an easy one to call, and this greed is not going to be good for the company.
And here's another reason I agree with you. I don't think it's going to work. There's nothing on Netflix right now. Like, Apple TV is pumping out new shows, but I'm looking at, like, what are the best Netflix series right now, the top things that are on. The Night Agent, never heard of it. Love is Blind, which they just had some epic fail with a live reunion. The Chosen, Stranger Things, which
is on
hiatus. Outer Banks, which I heard is kind of cool, but I haven't seen it. Shadow and Bone, haven't heard of it. I mean, there's nothing on here to me that looks intriguing. Maybe I need to dig around a little bit more, but I'm not hearing the buzz about anything on Netflix at all.
No, and the beauty of Netflix before was, one, there were no ads. Now they've added an ad here. They were spending a lot of money on new movies and projects with, like, The Rock and they were giving you these cinema quality type movies. They had to pull back on that because they wanted to limit their total spending. Now, the difference, we always come back to Disney Plus because this is how Disney Plus gets right. they not only promote their releases, they time their releases over a certain amount of time, so you feel as if you are getting something every single month of note and of value. Yet, new titles come to Netflix each month, but you really have to search for them. You have to be in the platform app to know what's coming. Um, because to your point, and they don't have the type of buzz from month to month. And if you're going to basically raise the price on folks, because if people have, like in my household, we have 4 different profiles on the account, we live in 3 different locations. So most likely that paid password sharing is going to impact me on some level, even though we're not sharing it beyond the actual family. And I don't know what's going to happen, but they're not going to get more money out of us. Well, Netflix is trying to be too many things to too many people, and that is why we all get lost with what it is that they're putting out. They have way too many genres from way too many countries that they're trying to release all at once. Every given month are like brand new on Netflix, but it's a list of like 45 different things, and I'm like, I don't know but 2 of these things, and it's getting less and less and less worth keeping Netflix, even though I'm looking forward to they shot Tyrone, or they killed Tyrone, the James Fox film. I'm looking forward to Extraction 2, the mother, the Jennifer Lopez film. They got it's coming, right, but is it enough? But here's the thing, is it once each month, or is it those 3 things over the course of 9 months?
And the other thing about Netflix that's kind of always been a problem for them is I remember when I had the DVD service, it's hard to find the new movies. Like you have to go and surface. You couldn't go and they'd say, here's the top new movies like they do on the scrolls on the streaming stuff now. Because you had to go dig around to find it.
Unless it's in the top 10 list for the week, you're not going to find it.
Yeah.
Unless it's like it's on the home page, the landing page, when you open up Netflix, and they'll do that on occasion of their top new release. But maybe I don't want the top new release. I want to know just the totality of the new releases, and then just sift through those. Netflix has always been intensely obtuse in the sense of searching and finding. They don't want you to know what has left the platform, and they're really reticent to let you know what has arrived on the platform.
Well, and it makes sense kind of that they did that, and I don't like it, but it makes sense because if they did it that way, where they were really pumping out and hyping the new releases, when it was the mail delivery service, you would have never been able to get a copy.
Right.
Everybody would have been asking for it.
Well, not everybody's asking for what Netflix is offering right now. And going back to the password sharing, they're making a company-wide bet that this is going to increase subscriber base and also their bottom line. I don't necessarily believe that. Pricing has not yet been specified according to the company, but it said it did expect a financial impact on second quarter and third quarter results. We'll see. I'm not a shareholder, and I'm not some Netflix executive who's privy to their financials. I'm just saying, as a consumer, as someone who's really into this stuff, I think it's going to piss more people off, and it's going to engender goodwill from.
Okay, then here's another quick question. Because they're expecting a bump in revenue, right?
Yep.
So, does that mean that they're going to automatically start charging? Like if you have 4 people associated, they'll automatically charge in. Because it's different spending consciously than just spending something you're not paying attention.
Your question is the answer. The fact that they have not even highlighted how it's going to be rolled out, any pricing specifications, is that they're aware that there's going to be a sensitivity to this, and it may not be as elastic as they would like it to be. That they understand that there's going to be some backlash on a certain level, and if they don't tell you that, yes, it's going to cost you an extra $5.99, for example, per login, per account, and that's going to make people angry. Now, I don't know if they can automatically roll that in without your knowledge. I think you're going to have to opt in.
Well, because they raise your rate without, they just automatically do it. They go, oh, by the way,
they'll give you notice. By the way, it's now $16.99 as opposed to $15.99.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, this is probably not going to go well, and I'm just going on record in advance. So when it doesn't go well, I can say I told you so, because I'm petty like that.
You just dying to say it.
That's probably are. We're going to go to HBO Max. We talked about streaming. streaming platforms. We're actually going to go to the Mars, and we're going to find out about the new streaming animated show, Fires on Mars. It's going to be awesome. Just check on Mars. We'll talk about it next. KFI 40, we're live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. We'll go through all the shit going on.
Los Angeles, Orange County.
Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
TikTok trouble. I'm live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. The LA County Sheriff's Department has denied claims from a viral TikTok alleging deputies barged into the wrong home in San Gabriel. Family attorney Noreen Nickertian says parents are now filing a lawsuit in response to deputies detaining their 19-year-old daughter and arresting their 14-year-old son.
The teenager brother, 14-year-old, is trying to video record. But they don't like that, and they detain him as well. It was aggressive for today's in retaliation.
Here it happened last October. The family says police allegedly received a domestic violence call. The Sheriff's Department told KFI News the deputy had a duty to ensure everyone was safe. And in Kansas City, Missouri, charged with first-degree assault for shooting a black teenager who mistakenly went to the man's house, has surrendered to police. Prosecutors said yesterday there was a racial component when the man shot the 16-year-old twice, but nothing in the charging documents say the shooting was racially motivated.
What we said in the day by day is he's feeling, this is full process, but he's feeling and he's alive.
Divorcee Page Seymour says he's upset and angry but knows it could have been a lot worse. This statement says the boys ran to several homes asking for help after he was shot Thursday before finding someone who would call police. North Carolina's Senate Education Committee has advanced a bill designating middle and high school sports by biological affinity. Quality North Carolina says the bill targets an already marginalized group faced with a lot of barriers.
This is an additional sort of attack on their right to be and to access everything that every other student should be able to access inside of school.
The bill sponsors say women have a right to be protected mentally and physically from people assigned boys at birth trying to play on the same team. They didn't say how the law would be enforced. The bill could reach the Senate floor later this week. An old NASA satellite is expected to fall to Earth this week. The Defense Department says the Science satellite known as ROTHSCHILD will plummet through the atmosphere tomorrow night. NASA says the re-entry location isn't being disclosed, but the risk of anyone on Earth being hurt by falling satellite pieces is about 1 in 2,467. Most of the satellite would burn up upon return to Earth, but some parts are expected to make it through the atmosphere.
They almost lost me. I died on national TV in front of the whole world, you know what I mean?
Buffalo Bills safety DeMar Hamlin has been cleared to start playing football again. Hamlin suffered a cardiac arrest during a game earlier this year and had to be resuscitated on the field. Hamlin says the event was life-changing, but it's not the end of his story.
Not to sound cliche, man, but the wild moment is every day just being able to wake up and just take deep breaths and live a peaceful life, to have a family, to have people that are around me that love me and that care about me, and for those people to still have me in their life.
He says the Cardinals still in the game and plans on making a comeback to the NFL. The team says Hamlin has been working out with other team members, and it's the latest step in the 25-year-old recovery. Southland weather from KFI partly cloudy tonight, lows in the 40s to mid-50s, 30s and 40s to the Antelope Valley. Some clouds tomorrow morning, clearing to sunny skies, with highs in the 60s to about 70 at the beaches, Central LA and Window Creek, 60s to mid-70s for the valleys and IE, 40s and 50s in the Antelope Valley with some gusty winds. Warming up into the mid-to-upper 70s Thursday, 80s to low 90s Friday and Saturday. It's 57 in Brea, 54 Lake Forest, 55 in Marina Del Rey, 57 in Burbank. Tracks cleared in West LA on the 10th.
Before the 405 has been moved out of the two right lanes here, drivers recovering from Cloverfield. Hollywood, watch your flowing you here on the 101, heading southbound once you get to Melrose. That'll start to clear up as you approach the 110. And heavy traffic on the 15 southbound in Hysteria due to a work zone that's in between Highway 395 and Oak Hill Road. The two left lanes are actually shut down until further notice. It looks like they should be open around 4 tomorrow morning, so you're seeing some heavy traffic currently from Main Street. Duval. I told you about how your nose is divided air filter. This device is powered suction will help flush out allergies, viruses, yeast, and the device will help you breathe better. But what do people say about Navarre? Like Haley, quote, Navarre is the best thing I've bought. I love it. My nose feels so clear now and I can breathe. I've been struggling with a stuffy nose for weeks. I bought Navaj, and it's amazing. For this one, I use Navaj every night. Could not imagine life without it. I have 5 cats, and before I found Navaj, I was a frog nut. Now I do so much better. Unquote. Those are two of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navaj. The all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navaj is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navaj, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life. Easy cater for the day. We got your back. Okay. So I ordered nice my tuna. I'm in a meeting and I remember very vegan. So I text the cater and they reply, no cow. Sometimes I get vegetarian and vegan confused. Austria, Australia. Dietary Easy has your back with over 100,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 on easycater.com. And
did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medication. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens. And it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, that's GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
schedule a home fire safety check for just $77 with Ruther Hero Plumbing and Air. More stimulating talk.
And I have a radio station.
KFI AM 640 weeks later with Mo Kelly. We're live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Fired on Mars.